Elon Musk, the enigmatic entrepreneur known for revolutionizing the tech industry, has taken an unexpected turn. He has stepped into the world of politics. This move has sent shockwaves through Washington and beyond. His alliance with former President Donald Trump, a man he once openly criticized, has raised eyebrows and sparked intense debate. Musk's foray into politics is a significant departure from his role as a tech innovator. He is now a powerful force in shaping policy and influencing the direction of the country. This sudden shift has left many wondering about his motivations. Is he driven by a desire for power, a sense of civic duty, or a calculated move to benefit his business empire? The answer, as with most things involving Musk, is likely a complex mix of factors. However, one thing is certain. His entry into the political arena marks a new chapter in American politics. It is a chapter where the lines between technology, business, and government are increasingly blurred. Musk's political involvement raises fundamental questions about the role of wealth and influence in a democracy. It also highlights the growing influence of technology on government and society. As Musk continues to navigate this new landscape, the world watches with bated breath. The stakes are high and the implications are far-reaching. The relationship between Elon Musk and Donald Trump has been anything but predictable. It's been marked by periods of both open hostility and unexpected collaboration. In the early days of the Trump administration, Musk was a vocal critic of the president's policies. He even went so far as to resign from several White House advisory councils in protest. However, as time went on, a thaw began to occur in their relationship. Musk found common ground with Trump on issues like deregulation and economic growth. He also saw an opportunity to leverage his relationship with the president to advance the interests of his companies, particularly Tesla and SpaceX. The turning point in their relationship came in 2024 when Musk acquired Twitter, later rebranded as X. This acquisition gave him control of a powerful platform that he used to amplify right-wing voices, including Trump's. Musk's support for Trump culminated in a substantial donation to his 2024 presidential campaign. The alliance between these two powerful figures is a testament to the unpredictable nature of politics. It is a relationship born out of pragmatism and a shared desire for influence. Whether this alliance will stand the test of time remains to be seen. However, one thing is for sure, it will continue to shape the political landscape for years to come. Elon Musk's foray into the political arena has been strategically crafted to yield significant benefits for his business empire and personal brand. By aligning himself with the Trump administration, he has gained unprecedented access to the levers of power. This access has allowed him to influence policy decisions and secure advantageous deals for his companies. One of the most notable benefits of Musk's political maneuvering has been his ability to shape regulations in favor of his companies. His influence is particularly evident in the realm of electric vehicles and space exploration, where Tesla and SpaceX have received favorable treatment from regulators. This favorable treatment has translated into billions of dollars in government contracts and tax breaks. Beyond the financial gains, Musk's political involvement has also served to bolster his public image. By positioning himself as a visionary leader capable of influencing government policy, he has solidified his status as a cultural icon. This enhanced public image has undoubtedly benefited his companies, attracting investors and customers alike. Musk's political maneuvering is a testament to his shrewd business acumen. He understands that in the 21st century, the lines between business and politics are increasingly blurred. By embracing this reality, he has been able to leverage his wealth and influence to secure a dominant position in both the public and private sectors. While Elon Musk's political involvement has undoubtedly yielded significant benefits, it has also raised a plethora of ethical concerns and potential conflicts of interest. Critics argue that his close ties to the Trump administration have created a situation where his personal business interests are inextricably intertwined with his political influence. One of the most pressing concerns is the potential for Musk to use his political capital to stifle competition and consolidate his dominance in the tech industry. His companies, particularly Tesla and SpaceX, have benefited from billions of dollars in government contracts and favorable regulations. This access to government resources gives him a significant advantage over his competitors, some of whom argue that the playing field is no longer level. Another concern is the potential for Musk's political activities to undermine public trust in his companies. As he becomes increasingly embroiled in political controversies, there is a risk that consumers and investors may begin to view his companies as extensions of his political agenda, potentially harming their reputations and bottom lines. The ethical implications of Musk's political involvement are complex and far-reaching. As he continues to straddle the line between business and politics, it remains to be seen whether he will be able to address these concerns in a way that satisfies his critics and maintains public trust. Section 5. Reshaping the economic landscape. Elon Musk's influence on economic policy has been nothing short of transformative. His appointment as co-leader of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, alongside Vivek Ramaswamy, sent shockwaves through Washington. This unconventional duo was tasked with the Herculean task of streamlining government operations and slashing federal spending. True to his word, Musk has spearheaded a radical agenda of deregulation and budget cuts. His philosophy, often criticized as being overly simplistic, centers on the belief that government intervention stifles innovation and that free markets are the ultimate engine of economic growth. This approach has endeared him to fiscal conservatives, but drawn sharp criticism from those who argue that it will exacerbate inequality and erode the social safety net. Musk's impact on economic policy is perhaps most evident in the tech sector, where his influence has led to a wave of deregulation. This deregulation has been a boon to tech giants like Tesla and SpaceX, which have flourished in the absence of stringent government oversight. However, critics argue that this deregulatory zeal has come at the expense of consumer privacy, worker protections, and responsible innovation. The long-term consequences of Musk's economic policies remain to be seen. Proponents argue that his radical approach is necessary to unleash economic growth and maintain America's competitive edge. However, critics fear that his policies will ultimately benefit the wealthy at the expense of the most vulnerable, further exacerbating existing inequalities. Section 6. Navigating the global stage. Elon Musk's influence extends far beyond the borders of the United States. His companies operate on a global scale, and his pronouncements on issues ranging from artificial intelligence to climate change are closely followed by world leaders and policymakers. This global reach has positioned him as a de facto diplomat, capable of influencing international relations and shaping the global agenda. However, Musk's foray into international affairs has not been without controversy. His close ties to the Trump administration and his outspoken views on foreign policy have alienated some world leaders, while his business dealings in countries with questionable human rights records have drawn criticism from human rights groups. Despite these controversies, Musk remains a powerful force in international affairs. His companies are at the forefront of technological innovation, and his wealth and influence give him access to the highest levels of government around the world. As he continues to navigate the complex world of international relations, it remains to be seen whether he will use his influence to promote cooperation and understanding or further his own business interests. The implications of Musk's involvement in international relations are far-reaching. His actions have the potential to shape global trade, influence foreign policy decisions, and impact the lives of millions of people around the world. As he continues to expand his global footprint, it is crucial that he uses his influence responsibly and ethically. Section 7. A double-edged sword, the Musk-Trump Alliance. The alliance between Elon Musk and Donald Trump is a complex and often contradictory one. On the surface, they appear to be an unlikely pair, a flamboyant businessman with a penchant for controversy and a tech visionary who often eschews the limelight. However, beneath the surface lies a shared ambition for power and a willingness to challenge the status quo. For Musk, the alliance with Trump has provided access to the corridors of power and the opportunity to shape policy in a way that benefits his business interests. His companies have reaped billions of dollars in government contracts and tax breaks, while his influence has been instrumental in shaping regulations in favor of the tech industry. However, the alliance with Trump has also come at a cost. Musk has faced criticism for aligning himself with a president whose policies and rhetoric are often at odds with his own stated values. His decision to accept a position in the Trump administration was met with backlash from some employees and investors, and his association with Trump has undoubtedly damaged his reputation among some segments of the population. The Musk-Trump Alliance is a testament to the transactional nature of politics. It is a relationship built on mutual benefit, but one that is also fraught with risk. Whether this alliance will endure remains to be seen, but its impact on American politics and the tech industry will be felt for years to come. Section 8. Public Perception and Political Realities. Elon Musk's foray into politics has been met with mixed reactions from the public and the political establishment. His supporters view him as a visionary leader with the potential to disrupt the status quo and bring about much-needed change. They point to his track record of innovation in the tech industry as evidence of his ability to solve complex problems and challenge conventional thinking. However, Musk's critics argue that his involvement in politics is motivated by self-interest and a desire to consolidate his power and wealth. They point to his close ties to the Trump administration and his history of using his platform to silence dissent as evidence of his authoritarian tendencies. The reality is likely somewhere in between these two extremes. Musk is a complex and often contradictory figure, driven by a combination of idealism and pragmatism. He is capable of both great generosity and ruthless ambition, and his motivations are often difficult to discern. As Musk continues to navigate the treacherous waters of American politics, he will need to tread carefully. His every move will be scrutinized by the media, his political opponents, and the public at large. The stakes are high, and the consequences of failure could be significant. Section 9. The unfolding legacy of Musk's political gambit. The long-term legacy of Elon Musk's foray into politics remains to be written. His ambition and influence are undeniable, but whether he will ultimately be judged as a force for good or ill remains to be seen. His supporters believe that he has the potential to revolutionize government and usher in a new era of technological progress. However, his detractors fear that his involvement in politics will exacerbate existing inequalities and erode democratic norms. Only time will tell which of these visions will come to pass. What is certain is that Musk's political legacy will be shaped by the choices he makes in the years to come. Will he use his platform to promote the common good or to further his own interests? Will he be a unifying force or a divisive one? The answers to these questions will determine whether Musk's political legacy is one of triumph or tragedy.